calling for more clean energy. Some lawmakers held an emergency rally today announcing a bill that could create some pathways for more solar energy.
And while they say it will help address the state's energy needs and rising bills, Fox 45's Jessica Babb shows us how some Republicans are pushing back and advocating for different solutions.
This is just one bill that will be up for debate this legislative session. While Democrats are largely focused on creating more clean energy options, some Republicans continue to argue that natural gas needs to be expanded.
Clean energy now!
Gathering in front of the State House.
Happy opening day!
Ringing in the first day of session.
We have work to do, and we are ready to do that work, aren't we?
Yeah!
Lawmakers like Delegate Laura Charkoudian, Senator Benjamin Brooks, and other advocates are announcing the Affordable Solar Act.
This year, the new threat is Trump and the MAGA regime that is hell-bent on lining the pockets of their fossil fuel buddies.
They say it's about getting more energy on the grid and lowering bills.
And we know that it is the cheapest, it is the fastest deployable, it is the cleanest.
Delegate Charkoudian says the bill lays out a new model for building solar projects, getting them on the grid faster.
The competitive procurement allows it to make sure we're getting the best bang for the buck while bringing the price down and still making sure that we're getting solar built. So New Jersey's been doing it for a few years, and we think it's a preferable way to do it in Maryland.
Lawmakers estimate it could put up to an additional 4 gigawatts of energy on the grid by 2035 and say they'd be more effectively using money already being collected by the state. For some people who might be skeptical of this bill and how much energy this could really bring on the grid based on what we've seen solar put on the grid in the past, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. I think there are challenges. I mean, we do have solar on the grid. We have built solar. We have 7.5%. So it's not like nothing has happened, but there are challenges to it, which is why I'm proposing a new way to do it.
And I know you mentioned up there that, this bill would help provide relief to ratepayers. How much relief would people actually see on their bills?
Yeah, so I think the thing that this bill can guarantee in its implementation is that there'll be no increase in bills.
But on the other side of the aisle.
Not against solar being a piece of the overall energy puzzle, but there is no way to solar our way to reliable, affordable energy at this time.
Some Republicans, like Justin Reedy, say expanding natural gas should also be part of the state's solution.
The solar stuff is really a distraction from the energy affordability issue overall. We have high energy costs because state policies that have made it harder to keep plants open that run on natural gas and coal, and we artificially raise people's bills through some of these renewable energy like RPS portfolios that take money out of your bill every month and don't really lead to the kinds of renewable energy production that's been promised.
And while Delegate Charkoudian pushes back on the argument that the state's policies have led to rising bills,
I would just ask folks to show me what policies in statute actually have led to rising costs, because they're just there isn't anything. I can't sort of find what that is.
And one of the things that's driving the bills up is essentially utility greed. The second thing that's driving the bill up is the capacity auction prices, and a lot of that is because of a broken PJM system.
It's something that will be up for debate over the next 90 days.
Doesn't mean we can't still have an effort to continue to grow the solar industry to some extent, but we've got to focus on what actually will work right now, because we're facing a real crisis of not just energy affordability, but also just access to energy.
This is just one bill being proposed, but in the coming days and weeks, additional bills dealing with data centers, how utility companies can operate, how the state generates energy, and even bills that deal with energy affordability. All of those will be introduced, and of course, as they're announced, we'll keep you posted. In Annapolis, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.